Welcome, friends, to the Soul Talk podcast, a show where we explore and uncover the path to the heart, amplifying your conscience. Join me as we meet incredible souls who are in this journey and learn from their experience and different methods that will make you vibrate your heart. Let's get into it. We're going to first tell you what it is, the higher self. Many of you already know, maybe you already experienced the higher self, but today we're going to connect again with our higher self. Our higher self, as the BQH that are here, they teach us that it's the future self. And more connecting to my higher self, she actually is the one that told me, I am your future self. That part of us, sometimes it comes from the 6th or the 12th dimension. It varies depending on the person. But usually that's why they're higher than us. We still live in the 3D and some of us to have the experience of the 5D already. But going upper, we're talking more about unconditional love. It is the one that involves us, already knows all the experience that we have passed through, even if they're from the 6th dimension. They already passed through all the things that we have signed up. They already remember that they already passed them on. One of the things that the higher self is going to do is never going to try to interfere if you're not asking for help, because for them the free will, it is so important. So it is kind of like when we're connecting to the Akashic records, that we can hear them out and so forth, but they're not going to force us or the client that you have to do this. They never force us. They just tell us, oh, you're repeating this mistake because of this or this or this. But they would not interfere on that necessarily. Us as humans, we have the control issues. We are the one trying to change people and telling them what to do. And your higher self always gonna tell you, hey, you cannot pressure anyone. As they do, we should be doing. So they're gonna be our teachers as soon as we connect with them. Now, you're here, I'm here to remind you, they're here to remind you your own mission. It's like they will try to push you, but you sign up in this timeline. That's something that is the work of the higher self. And you're gonna feel always that love unconditionally from them. So there's always, I have our body, also we can channel our own body. So you have in your own body a yes and a no. That's something that you have to always start asking yourself, did this feels good? Did this feels fine? You can use it even when you're buying groceries or when you're meeting someone new or you're in a certain situation, or you have to make a choice and you have two choices to make. This feels good or not. Your body will tell you yes or will tell you no. For everybody's different. So I cannot tell you it has to be this way. In my case, in my body, the yes, I always feel it in my chest. And the nose, I always feel it in my stomach. When I ask, I feel it one way or the other. For everybody is different. So you have to find where is your yes and where is your no in your body. So like that, you don't have to connect to any being that comes to your field. You can reject them. You have that sovereignty. You have that power. So if it feels no in your body, you can say, no, I don't want to talk to you. You know what? Let me bring even my sage or whatever it is. But you always have that sovereignty. So they are always going to have your higher self, the best interest for you. Yes, we can say that angels and other kind of guys, they have their own private agenda, let's put it like that. Some of them are helping us because they really messed up when they created the human beings. They dorm some parts of our DNA. They really messed up with us. So if they want to progress, they're carrying karma, and clearing their karma is helping us. They're in a way their own creations. So like that, they can actually pass to the next level because they're carrying their own karma. And the only one that has the best interest in ourselves, always, it is going to be our future self or higher self. because new progress is progressing herself. If we heal, let's put it like this so we can comprehend better. If we have our inner child and we have the old maiden and we are in the middle, we can go back many times to heal that inner child. We do it in therapies, we do it with people. We're being the higher self of that inner child. We already have passed through everything that that inner child had passed through. So the higher self, it is on top and it already had passed everything from us. But we're talking about probably 300 years in the future, 100 years in the future. It is not a few years like us with our inner child. We're talking way, way, way older than this. Why? Because our soul cannot die. Our soul can just transform, evolve, grow, and expand. Hi everyone, this is Mónica Ramirez, the Warrior of Love. And if you have been feeling stuck where you are right now, or if you have felt that you cannot connect with others in the same language or the same emotions that you're feeling, if you're a coach, a healer, energy worker, in any of those branches, maybe this is for you. Because we have felt the disconnection for the rest of our family, friends, that we cannot connect to them. And we're so afraid to actually go deep dive when we're getting triggered by our own clients because we're seeing our mirror image with them. My name is Mónica Ramírez, the Warrior of Love, and that's my spiritual name. And I take clients from feeling confused and feeling stuck to feeling free, to feeling that they feel empowered from themselves. I created a system, Path to the Heart, that goes in 3 levels. And the first level, it is healing the inner child, healing the parts of us that we've been so afraid, or it's very painful to do it. I have done it myself, not only with me, and I have done it with many, many of my clients, that I take them to this process. The second level, it is to go more into inner self, clearing the family lineage, to breaking the contracts and vows, learning deeper more about the laws of the universe. And the third level, it is learning how to channel, how to do waking up your and getting online your gifts, your unique gifts that the world so much needs right now. So if you wanted to know more about this, I am eager to show you and to teach you all what I know that I use every day in my life. So thank you for being here in this page. I really appreciate it. And this is Mónica Ramirez, the Warrior of Love. The higher self always gonna seek to serve us or others. It seeks that inner authenticity in each one of us. It's gonna not tell you, oh, you have to act like so and so, or you have to copy that person. That is not gonna be your higher self. That will be your ego telling you if you have to copy someone, because it's always looking your inner authenticity. You always see life as a gift. It doesn't matter if it's a drop of water or a little tiny little frog or a lion or yourself. Life, it is precious for the higher self because understand that that is a conscience in each thing or person that is around us. It can be a rock, but it have a conscience in a different level. You want to learn about more about the conscience and so forth. I teach that too. And you're gonna learn a lot of that precisely in mastering channeling. You wanna and your higher self is always gonna remind you that you have to live in the present because all the changes, the transformations that we have, they are going to start in the present. We cannot change completely the past. We can take the charge of memories that we had. So that like that, we don't have any more that pain or that trauma that we have. But at the same time, you cannot do it if you're not in your present body. You're conscience is out of your body, you are not going to be able to do that change. That's why when we start this class, we start bringing us our conscience in here, in this moment. Something else about the higher self that do for us is always important for the higher self to understand the connection directly with source energy, where we all come from. So for the higher self has a unity with all the higher selves, with source energy, and the ascended masters, with everything. It is already in that point that do not have make the division between anyone or anything. It works in collaboration. It's not because, oh, I am your higher self here. I'm going to be protecting you. Archangel Michael, don't come here because I am the protector of Monica. It doesn't work like that. It works in collaboration and it doesn't compete because we call Archangel Michael and it's going to feel offended because you call Archangel Michael, not me. That's very 3D world. They are not living in the third dimension. So they're not going to compete or nothing like that. They're going to work in collaboration in that unity. All the beings of light, all the higher beings that we're calling to help us in whatever we're doing with our clients or to ourselves. And it has that beautiful wisdom all the time that sometimes when it passed through us, when we're trans channeling, it passed through us and it give a beautiful wisdom. And many of your friends will say, oh, do you remember when you say those words? They were so special. You will say, oh, I don't. I was trans channeling. Because that's what one of the cons of trans channeling, that you will forget everything that you said because it was not you saying it. They were using your body, but you were not the one passing the message. So I teach you techniques and things that one of them I can tell you one, record yourself when you're trans channeling because you will forget completely what you said. And later on when you see it, it's like you're seeing it for the first time. So even if you're channeling your higher self, sometimes you will forget that conversation when, let's say, when you're with a client and you're passing a message for your higher self, you will forget that. If they come in and you lend your body to come in, telepathic message work different. Now, we're gonna always, and you're gonna enjoy that journey having a GPS integrated that is actually already functioning. Now, your higher self always look inward. It's not gonna tell you, oh, you have to fix that person over there so you can fix your life. That never gonna say the higher self. It's never gonna try to tell you, oh, someone, or you have to fix that situation outside of you, uh, instead of going inside of you. So it's always going to be looking inward inside with you so you can fix the problems. Because remember, we cannot fix anything from outside, or like the experience from outside. We have to first fix it inside so we can transform from outside. It's going to make you feel abundance, abundance of love, abundance of company, abundance. Sometimes, one time even I had a coach that, you know what, helped me to be around humans because I am so happy being around my higher self, my guidance, my guides, my dragon that I have, the channel dragon that I have, etc. That I feel so comfortable that sometimes it take me a while to start to having friends humans because I know my guides are not gonna betray me. I know they're not gonna stab me. You know all those kind of stuff that human do to other humans. These beings, they don't do those kind of things. So, but we need to remember all the time that I was remember that I chose to come to this plane, to the third 3D. Yes, to learn, to grow, and expand my consciousness, but to help others at the same time. My higher self constantly is going to be reminding me why I came to this plane. Or when things get really tough, it will remind me at the same time, hey, you chose this. Now, what do you learn from this? So we can get out of that situation. What do you learn from this? So you don't have to pass the same lesson again. So it is having like a personal coach integrated in a way, but without the ego that human beings we do have. So, and it's always you're gonna have the sensation of gratitude when you're with your higher self, because it is emanating that gratitude that you finally open up and want to talk to them to have a better life experience. And you feel also the same way with that gratitude that you're receiving the guidance that you are requesting. So it's gonna, and you're gonna feel even that connection more with source energy, because you can channel source energy you really if you want to. There's no limitation from that. And whoever human being tell you that you cannot channel source energy, it is just limited. They have their own limited beliefs. And you're gonna feel that eternal wholeness. You're gonna feel that we are one. You're gonna see when you're channeling your higher self and you have a client, you're gonna see that there's in fact some aspects of your client that are gonna be mirror reflection of your own self. Your higher self is going to be reminding you, hey, separate yourself so you can help your client. Yes, this remind you something in your past that you have to work with yourself, but right now separate it. So you're going to have that inner coach when you're coaching someone. That is very, very important when you're trying to help someone else. Trying to help others is part of, we need also that guidance and reminding us that we are responsible of every our single actions. Many times, like, I don't did that, and my higher self says, remember when you did it, and show me the little photo or a reel, like, oh yeah, I did it. It was me. I cannot hide myself from myself. I can lie to everybody, but I cannot lie to myself or my higher selves or my guidance. They already know if it's in the Akashic, it's there. So I cannot really, really lie to myself anymore. And that's when we become more responsible over every single action, thought, or emotion that we have. Now, we're going to be doing the journey. So let's get comfortable. Let's get comfortable. Let's close our eyes. Let's take a big breath and take it to your stomach. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Let's take another big breath and following the air, take it to your stomach. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Following the air. Following the air, take it again to your stomach. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out, following the air. The next breath, you're going to take it to your chest. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out, following the air. Following the air, you're going to take it to your heart. Hold it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. The next breath, we're going to take it to the head. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. And the next breath, you're going to take it again to the head. Hold it. And let it out. With your eyes closed, send your awareness to your feet. And imagine your feet at the roots of a tree. And they start going down, 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 down to the earth, and continue going down, 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 down to the center of the earth. And in there, in the center of the earth, you're going to find the heart of Gaia, that it is pulsing, it is alive, and it open up for us so we can anchor our roots inside of her. And we can feel all the unconditional love of Gaia and acceptance of us. And start going that energy going up, 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 up to our feet. And we relax them. And start going up, up, up to our ankles. And you relax them. Start going up, up to our knees. And we relax them. And it goes to our two legs, relaxing them more and more. Now we go to our chest, to all our torso, and we relax it. We send our awareness to our spinal cord, feeling vertebra by vertebra, how we relax, and all our internal organs, how they relax one by one, more deeply, more deeply, more deeply. Now it goes to your neck, front and back, relax it. And it goes to our shoulders and arms and hands and nails, relaxing them. And it goes to the back of our head, and we feel how it melts in the here now. And it goes on top of our head, and you feel how they melt in the here and now. And it goes to our forehead, and you feel how it melts in the here and now. And your two eyebrows, you're gonna relax them, relax them, relax them. Feel how they melt in your face. And your eyes, behind your eyes. Feel how they melt in the here and now. And your nose, inside your nose. Feel how it melt in the here and now. And your mouth, inside your mouth. Feel how it melts in the here and now. And your chin, and your cheeks, and your ears, and your hair. Feel how they relax in the here and now. And now you're gonna send all your awareness to your heart. All that energy of Mother Gaia, anchored in your heart. Now from your crown chakra, you're gonna imagine a tube of energy. Start going up, 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 up to the sky, and continue going faster and faster, and it gets to our sun. And the sun open a portal that directly connect you to the central sun of the universe. And in there, we're gonna find a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant light. We're gonna breathe that in. That is source energy. We're gonna bring it down, 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 and we're gonna anchor it in our heart. Now the two energies are mixing in our heart. And while they're mixing, it opens a portal to our safe place in nature. It can have water, mountains, rivers, whatever it makes you feel safe in nature. And in there, now you're gonna sit down in there. You're gonna observe all around you. You're gonna feel the energy of Mother Gaia where you're sitting down. and it have the perfect weather, and we're completely safe. And coming to your from your right side, you're gonna feel and sense and see a figure coming walking towards you. And you feel excited inside of you. You recognize that being. We're calling here the higher self of each one of us to be present into the here and now. To be present into the here and now. To be present into the here and now. And that's your higher self sitting down next to you. Now, I want you to ask your higher self their name. How it feels in your body. Do you feel that love? What questions would you ask to your higher self in this moment? Feel that love from your higher self, that wisdom, that encouragement. Is showing you all the love that it has for you and acceptance exactly as you are. Feeling that love. Observe your body, how it feels to be next to your higher self, just sitting down next to you. How your higher self answer your questions. Now feeling that love, compassion. We can come back to this place whenever we want to come back. It's our place in nature, it's ours, in our imagination. So we can come back, come back. We're gonna come into our hearts And now that we are in our hearts, we're going to start feeling our feet, our hands, and we're going to stretch, 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 stretch. So we come back fully in our body, in the here and now. I am here, here I am. I am here, here I am. I am here, here I am. Welcome back to everybody.